wow. Soupy, shallow, sup, sup. Stories unfold where shall.
Hello, curious souls. Welcome back to Curia Echoes of the Past. This is episode 2 where Anuradhapuram meets Harappa. Stone and Scroll Dialogues between Harappa and Anuradhapuram. I am Akshara, your host and guide and tea time historian.
And I am Guru, your engineer of history. I connect ancient ruins like circuit boards. जहाँ mystery हो वहाँ गुरु होता है और जहाँ history हो वहाँ गुरुकुल होता है.
I'm Thiru, straight from the cultural heart of Sri Lanka. Api itihase gaveshane karana. We are exploring history.
Today, we dive into two of the South Asia's greatest civilizations, Anuradhapuram and Harappa. Did they ever meet? Not sure. But today they do, right here on Curia.
Off with Harappa, the OG of organized cities, underground drainage, grid planning, water tanks. 5,000 years ago, they were already doing what modern cities still struggle with.
Wait, Anuradhapura wasn't too far behind. Built in the 4th century BCE, it had one of the world's oldest hospitals and the sacred Bodhi tree that's over 2000 years old. Tell me, Guru, did Harappans meditate?
They had great births, but no evidence of dhyana poses. Akshara tuja vicharani, don't you think Harappa and Anuradhapuram shared a silent code of urban genius?
Absolutely. Ekdam smart planning. Harappa had bricks, uniform, standardized. Anuradhapuram had giant stupas. Runnaveli Saya still stuns us. But here's a question for you, Thiru. क्या अनुराधापुरम के लोग भी नहाना पसंद करते थे जैसे हरप्पा वालों को पसंद था?
Oh, we Lankans love our rituals. Even today, water has a spiritual place. But Guru, here's a twist. Do you think both civilizations believed in something higher, like dharma or balance?
Fascinating. Harappa had no massive temples, but they buried their deads with care. Maybe they believed in afterlife? Anuradhapuram, however, had strong Buddhist roots. It means it's not wrong, it's just different. Quotes from Star Wars, I believe? Or was it Obi-Wan? Now you guys must be thinking that what is Obi-Wan? So Obi-Wan has roots in Japanese culture inspired by John Lucas' love for samurai films. Obi refers to the shan worn with kimono. Ken means sword and Wan means resembles Japanese horrific. But here we are not talking about Japan. Here we are talking about Anuradhapuram. But how Obi-Wan was similar to Sri Lanka, this we will know in the upcoming video that you will see on YouTube.
Thiru, a quick one. What's your favorite Anuradhapuram site?
Easy. Jetavanaramya, third tallest structure in the ancient world. Guru, your turn. What Harappan fact always blows your mind?
No weapons found, a peaceful civilization it was. Or just very secretive ones. Akshara, can you imagine a city with no temples, no kings, yet fully planned?
Mind-boggling. Power resides where people believe it resides. Game of Thrones. Anyone here who is a fan of Game of Thrones, they might know that power resides where people believe it resides. And today it is residing in Curia. Guru, here's a big one. Why haven't we been able to fully decipher the Harappan script yet?
Great question. The Harappa script is made up of short symbols, usually just 4 to 5 characters long. We haven't found a risotto stone style bilingual inscription, so it's hard to crack. Also, no long text, just seals, poetry marks, and tablets.
So it's like trying to understand WhatsApp emojis without knowing the context.
Now you all know that why Anuradhapuram is considered as the sacred city? No. Then let's hear it. Because it's the cradle of Sri Lanka Buddhism. The Jayashri Mahabodhi is said to be sapling from the original Bodhi tree, under which the Buddha attained enlightenment, and it was also the ancient capital for over 1,000 years, a blend of faith, architecture, and royal governance.
Oh, now I ask you, did both Harappa and Anuradhapuram have any symbols or marks that stood out even today?
Definitely, Harappans used animal motifs like the unicorn and zebu bull on their seals. Anuradhapura leaned more towards lotus flowers, moonstones, which is also called as Sandakadapahana, and sacred geometry. Both civilizations use symbols just in different ways for trade, spirituality, or entry rituals.
That time, where there are similarities in how these civilizations manage water.
Oh, yes. And this part is mind blowing. Harappas had covered drainage systems, engineering excellence. Anuradhapuram had massive irrigation tanks like the Abhivapi, which still works today. Different scale, same genius. Both knew water was life.
Okay, last one, Akshara.
So, what's last one? Like, are you asking that any evidence of education or learning in both civilizations? Then yes. We don't have schools or books. Harappa city were incredibly well organized. That hints at planning, mathematics, even urban design knowledge. Anuradhapuram, on the other hand, had monasteries where monks studied scriptures, astronomy, and medicine. So, yes, different types of learning, but clearly knowledgeable mattered deeply where Anuradhapuram and Harappa had the knowledgeable monks over there.
Whether it's undeciphered scripts or working water system from 2000 years ago, our ancestors were thinkers, builders, and believers.
And those echoes still guide us today.
We say in Sinhala, අතීතයතේරුම් ගැනීමෙන් අපි වර්තමානයේ තනි නොවේ. When we understand the past, we are never alone in the present. And both cultures were ahead of their time. Sustainable, spiritual, strategic. Almost like they whispered to the future. We were here first.
Exactly. So many echoes still live today in our customs, cities, and even how we view water, hygiene, and community.
From the Indus Valley to Mahave, Mahavevana Gardens, the past isn't just a memory, it's a mirror. As they say in Marathi, इतिहास कधी जुना नसतो, तो नेहमी शिकवतो. That means history is never old. It always teaches us something or other. Until next time, curious souls, keep listening, keep echoing. This is Curia Echoes of the Past, episode 2. Stone and scroll dialogues between Harappa and Anuradhapuram. We will wait for you next time. If you want to know more about Harappa civilization and Anuradhapuram, then tune in to our YouTube channel, which we are releasing soon. Stay tuned, stay curious, and bye bye.
Echoes of the past, don't spell it stress.